Welcome back to God's Truth Daily, and let's see today's verse. Today's verse is John 8:12. So that says, Jesus spoke to the people once more and said, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life. So Jesus says it right here. I am the light of the world. Jesus is the light of the world. If you follow me, or if you follow Jesus, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life. So, earlier, on May 7th in this channel, I talked about, it was, John 1:14, which says, actually, I don't need to read it, but, because that's not the big part. Well, in that video, it was talking about the Word. And earlier in that chapter, I pointed this out a lot. Earlier in this chapter, John 1:4 and 5 say, the Word gave life to everything that created, and His life brought light to everyone. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. And then, in today's verse, Jesus is the light of the world. And we already clarified on May 7th in that video that Jesus is the Word. And Jesus' life brought light to everyone. And then in John 8:12 it says, Jesus is the light of the world. And if you follow Him, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you have the light that leads to life. And then John 1:4, actually I think it was John 1:4. It was either John 1:4 or John 1:4. One of those verses. It says, the light shines in the darkness. You won't have to walk in darkness, because you have the light that leads to life. Jesus is the light that shines. It said Jesus' life brought light to everyone. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. You won't have to walk in darkness, because you have the light of Jesus, who is the light of the world, who is the Word, whose life brought light, which is the light of the world. And you won't have to walk in darkness because of that, because darkness cannot extinguish the light, and you'll have the light that leads to life in Jesus. Jesus is the light of the world. He's the light of the world. And then John 1:4 and 5. The Word gave life to everything that was created, and His life brought light to everyone. Jesus' life brought light, and that same light is the light that Jesus is, the light of the world. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. So you won't have to walk in darkness, because you have the light that leads to life. Jesus is the light of the world. His life brings light to everyone, and the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. So you won't have to walk in darkness, because you have the light. Because the darkness can never extinguish the light. So that was John 8:12. Again, that verse says, Jesus spoke to the people once more and said, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life. So I hope you enjoyed. Today's shout out goes to I'm gonna check, and I'll be right back with whoever the shout out goes to. Okay, so nobody gets the shout out today. Nobody commented on yesterday's video that they finished. Turn on the post notifications on. Make sure you do that if you want a shout out in tomorrow's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. This has been God's Truth Daily. Goodbye. Again, see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Actually, here is a little clip of how to turn post notifications on if you don't know how. So that was how to turn your post notifications on. Make sure you follow those steps, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye, everybody.